Hi everyone, 21st of April, 50 degrees, wind is blowing off and on. My attempt today is going to be to go into the hives and pull the undrawn comb that I should have pulled last time I inspected and replace it with comb from their own hives that was already at least partially drawn. I realized in my last inspection that I left a lot of drawn comb in here and several empty frames in here. Got them if I need them. And then I pulled this during the Varroa treatment, so that's why it is up here. Since there's nobody in it, I will just set it down as is. And put this top on the bottom, or on top of it. Good morning, girls. Good afternoon. Would you like to leave the premises, please? No, you're not going to build up there. Off. Boy, are they are trying to festoon right there on the entrance hole, or the center hole. Hi, girls. How are you today? You don't seem unhappy, but you don't exactly seem happy either. The girls and their propolis. See? Empty frame. Don't need empty frames in here. We'll give those back to them when it warms up a little more and they can actually do something with them. Currently they can't. They have to have a nectar flow to build comb. So girls got caught in the pollen. Sorry, girls. Hello, ladies. Don't they look pretty today? Lots and lots of pollen climbing up right, almost dead center right there. Got some large larvae. Looks like we got nectar coming in, because they haven't had any sugar on here, and this whole area right here is heavily with nectar. Getting nosy. Or maybe I should say they're aiming for my nosy. Again, lots of large larvae, and lots of getting really nice looking of brood. But with the bad eyes, I can't see eggs. So, time to cheat. Brought out my little friend. I still can't tell. Besides, I don't like the sun coming through the lens like that on them. Queen is on this frame, upper left for you. She's right there. There she is right there. And I see eggs in this one. Sweet. And a good patch of brood up here on the top. Need to clear these girls' fur comb. Then drop it on their heads. They like that. Lots of nectar in here. I was thinking about putting their feeder on, but I'm not sure I need to. Even with the cool days coming. I still got plenty of honey. Oh, this one's heavy. Yep, I think it would be pointless to put the feeder on. These girls are in good shape. Gosh, this one weighs a ton. I don't remember this being this heavy the other day. So, though I'm not seeing them out, they have obviously been out. And getting nectar. And they're even working on this one, so yeah. whole lot of sugar water that I shouldn't have made, because they don't need it. This one is empty of everything. Needs some cleaning, some prep work. This one has pollen in it, so I'm going to move it in. It's pollen sub that I added. There's lots of it. I'll move it in so they've got more access to it. Put the brood here. Queen, I think, is back on the plastic frame again. Yeah, there's brood on this one. Nothing on this side. They're lazy. They like to put the nectar in brood areas. Piece of brood chamber from last year. Just give those girls, oops, let's get this stuff off the end of it. Excuse me, girls. Okay, and let's tuck it up tight. Oh, what kind of bug have we got here? Get out of there. I don't know what kind of bug you are, but you're a dead bug now. Oh, I just knocked it in. That was not what I wanted to do. Well, it didn't wind up on this side of the frame. I think I'm going to move this really, really heavy one over to the wall. Because it's really, really fat already. And they're trying to do the same with this one. And I don't want them to do that. You gotta move, sweetheart. Hi, girls. Did I somehow pinch you? I must have. You're all curled up. If you don't keep them tight together, they will get really bulgy, and then they won't fit in the box very well. This stuff is really gooey. It's not warm out either. It's only, like I said, about 50. Come on, girl, don't get up there. That's right. Stick it on somebody's head. They'll be real happy. Not. Okay, so I only put in one frame. I saw the queen. She's doing fine. Laying well. I understand they really don't like the pollen sub once it gets hard. Some of those pieces are going to just be junk, but I gave it back to them anyhow. Because we're just going to put them back with their own top. Keep out the ants. Awesome! I wish I could say the same thing for the nuke, but that is not going to be the case. I'm pretty sure they are in serious need of serious frames. And food. This one's over here chewing on the pollen patty that I had totally forgotten to leave with them. So, hello girls. How are we on this beautiful day? My smoker went off. Hang on, girls, I'll be back. Okay, back at it. Hi, girls. Hey, girlfriends. Mama back up here now? No sign of Mama there. There's Mama right there. I don't know if you can see her. She's right in that group right there. There she is, right there. She didn't like me putting her down the other day. Now she's right on top. I don't like that. Okay, so I know where she's at. Blank frame. See? Taking out the blank frames today. Back their frames from last season. And this one is like super heavy. Well, not nearly as heavy as that one from over there, but it's still good and heavy for them. Well, let's hold that out for a minute. Get the rest of them swapped out. I think we got a dead bee sitting there. And empty. So we had 2 frames in here that were actually good. And I've got to, since I'm in here, guess what I may as well do? I may as well clean this bottom board. That's a mess. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is that I did a mite drop count after the Varroa treatment was applied last week. And I came up with On the big hive, the first time it was 59 mites. On the tray, that was after 24 hours. The following day, I did a recount, cleaned them all off, did another count, and that count was 29. So all total, in 2 days, off the big hive, 80 mites. Off of this hive, the first day there were 6, second day there were 2, or 10%. So I clean them off each day. I'm just trying to check here now. I'm not seeing any mites down there on the bottom board. Put this one back in place. Since they are such a small and weak hive, I don't want to leave them without their entrance reducer. Now, I really want Mama moved down. And I've actually got a pretty good opportunity at the moment because since she is on that frame, I can very simply give her another frame to lay on and put this frame in there with it. So the brood will be kept together even if it's on a short frame. Hi girls, where's Mom? There she is. She's got just a little bitty dot on her head. Right there she is. Sorry, on her thorax. I'm gonna put her down here with a short frame, I know, so that she has been moved to the bottom box. Don't see any eggs in there. I see what might be one on this one. I don't think she's laid in this one. Alright girls, Mama's still here. She hasn't gone anywhere. She's down in the bottom where she should be. Oh, whoops, I forgot my frame rack. Okay. Leave it to forgetful me. Forgot to add another frame after putting her in. If at all possible, it's always wise to put the queen in and have her protected on both sides before adding other frames, just so she doesn't get squished. I was thinking I was doing so good, not squishing anybody. Squished one when I sat it down on the box lid. Getting toasty. Just me, it's not warm out. Getting better at picking up the bees.